So I'm going to follow that up with Miss Ellen Ripley. She is by far the ultimate survivor turned soldier. And you see that transition happen from 1979's Alien to 1986's Aliens. Whereas in the first Alien, she was just she was a crew member. She was unsuspecting, unassuming, not really knowing what was going on. No one did. And just through guff and willpower and the will to survive.
Just also general intelligence. That's what I love with her. Like common sense.
And yes, common sense. Yes. Was able to push through and had the fortitude to push through and go toe to toe with a single xenomorph and able to best the xenomorph and survive. And then 57 years later, after floating in space aimlessly, she is then found by the company that had the other ship. Wyland-Yutani. There you go. I couldn't remember that if I tried. But yes, they find her, and then what's crazy is as she is rescued, in a sense, she is then persecuted for the deaths of her crewmates, held responsible for blowing up the ship, and they almost treat her as if this alien didn't exist. But then they also know that the alien does exist because there is a colony that they now have with people, the little colonists on this little planet that they know is infested with aliens. And what they do after they kind of clip her wings, tell her she can no longer fly spaceships and everything, have her pretty much working as a loading dock worker, which will come into play later, working the loading dock machines and everything. Then they lure her back in to head, just to be intelligence with a group of military.
She's the consultant, pretty much.
There you go, consultant for these colonial Marines, and dude, she stands above the rest when it comes to them. I mean, these men, these women, they are battle tested, they are trained, and this is something that they are used to. They're cracking jokes. They're not scared. She is the only one who has the wherewithal to know what they're dealing with, and she tries to put them hip, but most of them don't listen. They're like, yeah, whatever. And then as we cruise through, she then starts to navigate through this situation as these military individuals are being picked off one by one. She then ends up having to battle the queen. We find out that this place is infested with the xenomorphs, and they kind of move like bees, whereas there is a hive, there is a queen, there is a bunch of eggs, and then there are a bunch of the drones, which would be the soldiers, which would be the equivalent of the xenomorph that she saw in the first one. She's taking them all out. She goes into the hive with a blowtorch, starts flaming on all the eggs solo, and then she finds a little girl, Newt. She takes her under her wing, and is able to rescue the girl, rescue the one surviving military guy. They get back to their own planet, and then has to go toe to toe with the queen alien, which is 3 times the size of the xenomorphs. Has to fight it in the damn loading exoskeleton. I mean, it is beautiful to see on screen. It is amazing to just watch her just kind of just go chest out and just balls to the wall, just fighting this alien in such a way where she's fearless and in every aspect of it. And it's so cool to see her just rise above the rest in a better fashion than she did in the first film. And it's just, like I said, when it comes to fighting aliens, she's a first round draft pick.
Yeah, it's also got some cool Reeboks on, and one of the best lines in action film history. Get away from her, you bitch! Like the way she says that is iconic, man.
Yeah.